Saban's going to make $8 million a year. Any Alabama coach, any Michigan coach, they'd all make a base of $4 million. So what people get worried about is that extra $4 million. If I told you as a college sports fan that you had to pay $4 million a year for a device that guaranteed national titles, would you pay it? Hell yeah, you would.
We should never have another subject. Nick Saban, is he going to the NFL? It's over with. You have to recognize whatever business you in. If you have what we call a game changer, you get him under contract as long as you can for as cheap as you can, because they will pay for themselves over the course of time.
John Gruden was a quality control coach back in 92, 93 in Green Bay, and that's when they brought Favre from Atlanta. So he's this unbridled talent, right? Unbelievable arm, but just a gunslinger at heart. And they brought him in, and they broke him, right? And they made him a thoroughbred to the point where they could go win a Super Bowl. That's what they did. So Andy has seen this firsthand. Well, so has John Gruden. And so when I sit down, the first thing he looks at me and he's like, "Hey, Glad, what do you think about that Mahomes?" and he's kind of giving me the look, and I'm like,
and that's what he does.
And I'm like, yeah, he can sling it. And he goes, "That's what I love. The guy's a gunslinger, man. He's got a little Favre in him, you know what I mean?" And I'm like, this is so good.
Please appreciate what we're getting to see. We don't know how much longer this is going to go on. What we are getting to see is, worst case scenario, the second greatest in the history of the world. We are watching one of the Mount Rushmore athlete at the peak of his powers. I wake up every morning, there's a Cavs game, saying, I am so grateful. There is one overwhelmingly great thing happening in sports right now. It's that guy every other night.